hot take, but I think Chud the Builder is actually a blessing for black people.
Because he is unknowingly disproving a lot of stereotypes and negative propaganda that has been levied against black people for years. He's also highlighting the one-sided obsession in modern-day race relations that a large portion of the white community has towards black people. Racists try to justify their hatred and disdain towards melanated individuals by claiming, oh, they're uncivilized, their brains aren't fully developed, so they're more prone to violent outbursts, right? Yet, Chud the Builder's going around pepper spraying and harassing black people untouched, unscathed. And then the comments are full of, they're cowards, they're scared, they're weak.
Which one is we are we cowards, or are we these violent animals that just go around killing indiscriminately? People dapping him up in public, fist bumping him in public. Hannah Baker yo shit now, stat, expeditiously, pronto, with the swiftness, please.
By now, you all should know who Chud the Builder is. That's right, Chud the Builder, the racist streamer who went live and trolled black people specifically to get a reaction out of them. Yes, he got arrested for, going off and someone on live stream, and now he's in jail with a $1.25 million bond. But we're going to get into what black people really think, how they really feel about Chud the Builder, and we can kind of sum it up. But there is some surprise turns and twists in these clips. Let's go ahead and start taking a look at them.
You know what's crazy? You telling black people to control their emotions when you literally are coming out of your skin just to bother black people. You are literally going out of your way. You're diverting your original path, and you recognize that there's a black person standing there or minding their business or eating some food or dancing or doing something that black people do, enjoying their life, and you decide to go over there and just bother them. And then when we say leave us the hell alone, leave us alone, don't be next to us, you then say a racist statement to us. And then when we say leave us alone, the crazy part is most of the black people are just trying to get away from him, like, yo, leave us the fuck alone. You pull out a weapon and say that you're going to gun somebody down, and then we're supposed to control our emotions, and then we have to deal with you sunscreen serpents then gaslighting us like we're violent for simply trying to defend ourselves against your craziness. And some good news, there will be no legal action being taken against Joshua Fox in the Chud the Builder case. All the legal action will be taken against our good friend Chud.
I'm actually glad Chud the Builder live streams because he can't edit out any of the natural reactions that happen. Watch this video that I'm about to post. He tries to go up to an old white man that owns a bar and explains to him why he can't get into any bar. This guy thinks that the old white man's gonna agree with him and be like, oh yeah, no, that's fucked up, come in my bar and shit. Only to realize that, yo, not everybody is a fucking racist. Even if you think they're racist or look racist, bro, it's 2026. Everyone has a black friend. Everyone has a mixed friend. In the real world, nobody thinks like that incel shit. And now homie already ruined his life dying behind some shit that he thought everyone followed, only to realize that that type of vibe is only really on the internet or in the background. Watch this video.
Won't let me in here. They won't. Why not? Because I said the N-word on the internet. Now they say I'm just an un-American person because I believe in freedom of speech. Isn't that crazy?
Well, considering that two of my boys are black, I can understand that.
Why does that matter?
It does. I don't like it. Just go ahead.
You don't like freedom of speech either?
It's really nice to see somebody actually make sense, right? So he goes and approach a bar owner, and the bar owner is like, yo, man, you're absolutely out of line right here. Checks him, all right? And thinking that his skin was going to already allow him to get into a certain establishment based on a stereotypical look, an old white man cowboy with a white mustache. He thought that he was going to get away with what he was saying and what he was doing. But yeah, not in this man's bar at all. Good for that bar owner to kind of step up.
Black folks, let me tell y'all something, and a lot of y'all might not like it. But if y'all are angry about Chud the Builder using the word nigga, was this ER or A or however you want to say it, we got to have a serious and honest conversation in our community. And if you've been following me for years, y'all know I've talked about this for years. If we don't want other people using that word, if it's so damn derogatory, why do we give a pass to each other using it in privately as a term of endearment? See, that word was created out of hatred. Our elders were called that word while being beat, lynched, tarred, feathered in rolling barrels. On them rape farms, our kids abused, our kids sexually abused. They were called little niggas. See, that history didn't disappear just because that word got put in songs, rap lyrics, and jokes and all that everyday conversation because you're trying to turn the word around. It is a derogatory word. And brother, some of y'all are running around here, y'all getting mad at him saying chimping out, but y'all running around here calling y'all self silverback, which literally comes from guerrilla terminology that was historically used to dehumanize black men and sisters. Y'all are out here normalizing, calling yourselves bitches and hoes and bad bitches and all this kind of stuff, thinking it sound hip and cool. That word, as I have explained for years, didn't start in rap lyrics. It started on plantations, when you were bed warmers, when you was on rape farms, being treated like a dog and less than an animal. But we want the world to respect us. But we don't respect ourselves when ain't nobody watching. We think it's hip and we think it's cool. So yeah, people are applauding Joshua Fox for confronting ignorance, but who confronts the ignorance right in our own community? Who gets outraged when there's somebody within our community saying that same disrespectful shit that we have normalized hearing every single day? That's why the message gets diluted. That's why they play in our face with that word every day. See, you can't demand dignity publicly while destroying it privately. Think about that the next time y'all want to say you are a nigga or a bitch or a hoe or you a silverback. I'm Dr. O, y'all, and I'm out.
Chud is in jail and he's desperately trying to get his hands on that money. And he wants black people to help him. He wants you to sympathize with him. Like black people, out of all people, y'all should understand when the judge is being unfair. $1.25 million, that's not right. Black people, can y'all say something for me? Can y'all help me out? Help a brother out. No chip.
One thing that Chud the Builder reminds us about is the fact that racist white people really do have something called audacity. And the thing is, they like to go by the law when it comes to their racism. Oh, I'm calling you an N-word with a hard R. It's freedom of speech. Yeah, because also too, just talking about it, white men were the ones that wrote out these laws, so they feel like the white system is going to protect them. But you got to understand, black people in America, we don't care who's running the system. We ain't our ancestors, and even our ancestors wasn't no punk, but we've been thought and taught that they were passive. Nah, black people actually ain't never been passive, especially in this generation, especially given the fact that we know what we know now. Oh yeah, you're not getting away with that so slightly and easily. And so it's the fact that Chud is catching these charges after shooting a black man in his stomach. The black man survived, still beat Chud up, and guess who's going to jail? Not that black man. Okay, holla back.
See what Chud's biggest downfall is the fact that he had the audacity to think that his skin was gonna save him from doing what exactly that he did. No, brother, you still committed a crime. Yeah, you are gonna face some jail time, brother. There's nothing that you can do. There's nothing that who you can help and beg and ask for help. Yeah, we know you went and asked and called another famous live streamer named Aiden Ross and asked for help and said that, hey, you want to get out and access your funds and you can help. But guess what? The lawyers that picked up this case because it's a violent charge says, guess what? We're blocking the use of those funds in your bond.
You can tell white people be doing certain shit because they generally think they have white privilege. Because why the fuck else would Chud the Builder sit around, walk around, think that he could call somebody N-word with no consequences? And not even just no consequences, no legal consequences. You're calling people the N-word, obviously being the fucking aggressor, antagonizing people. And then when those people attack you, you thought you can pull a gun out on those people you started with and shoot them and call it self-defense. Nobody thinks that but white people. They generally, like, white people do believe they have white privilege. That's why they do stupid shit like that. They do believe they have white privilege, and they do not believe it extends to black people. They do not believe that type of mindset of, oh yeah, I can start shit with people and shoot them when they attack me. They don't believe they extend to y'all niggas. They don't. You want me to tell you how I believe they don't? They don't even believe y'all can sit right here and beat somebody, fight somebody back if they attack you first because they're white. They don't believe that shit. Because it was a case in like St. Louis where this ghetto ass white girl, she got suspended for fighting and shit, being in gangs and shit, got suspended for school. A black girl, she was like what, a model fucking student, got out of school because she was mad about her for something. The white girl hit this girl first. She waited for the girl to get out of school, hit the girl first. The black girl fucked her up. Damn near made the girl disabled. And white people got mad at the motherfucker. They was like, oh, she went too far. She should be charged with attempted murder as an adult. They want this girl to sit right here and have this mindset because they said, oh, yeah, she was too big. She didn't have to fight her like that. It doesn't matter. At the end of the fucking day, that's a child. You don't sit right here and expect nobody's child to not fight nobody because, oh, they're smaller than her. No, they only believe that shit because they felt like the black girl should not have hit this white girl at all. They feel like she should not have fought her at all. Right now, there's all this excuse. Well, she was too big. Well, this and that. She tried to kill her. She slammed her in her head. Well, too fucking bad. What the fuck? Too goddamn bad. You can't control what the fuck happens in the fight and you starting the fight. Right? They don't even believe you can. They can decide on how black people can fucking defend themselves when they're physically attacking us. So no, they generally believe that white privilege shit they do. Cause why the fuck else do they act like that? Nobody fucking acts like that until I can start some shit and shoot somebody and believe I can get off with self-defense. Nobody fucking thinks that but y'all.
It really disgusts me that the amount of white supremacists defending Chud the Builder saying, free him.
Free Chud the Builder.
Free my boy Chud the Builder.
Regardless of how you feel about his methods, we have to support our people and our right to defend ourselves. $1.25 million bond is literally a targeted attack and a threat against all of us. They're blatantly stating that if you use your freedom of speech in the wrong way, your life and your rights will be taken from you at the first opportunity.
We free Chud the Builder due to freedom of speech.
And the reality is, here's the evidence of cameras of him starting problems and trying to cause problems. Because he goes around and calls black people racial slurs. And the N-word, and he carries a gun and a pepper spray. I'm kind of shocked, but I'm not shocked at the same time that the amount of white supremacists are defending this. Like, I just want this to be a right or wrong. The fact that they find this funny of this man walking around and calling black people racial slurs while carrying a pepper spray, carrying a gun, they find it funny when he tweeted out this, that he wanted to unalive one of our people. I mean, they're even defending this man, even threatening.
I'm about to blow his brains out. He pulls back around here, I'm about to blow his brains out.
And they even gave this man a $200,000 GoFundMe just for walking around and harassing black people while we're minding our own business. And he calls us racial slurs while carrying a pepper spray and a whole gun. You know how insane that is, bro? You got even Nick Fuentes. Don't even like Chud the Builder what he's doing.
Free Chud. I say send him to jail. I don't think what he did was defensible.
Listen, again, a white nationalist doesn't even agree with what Chud the Builder is doing. And what does that even benefit? And what if Chud the Builder is guilty? That all you white supremacists defending him, are you going to pay $1 million for him, or can you save his kids? Because Chud the Builder chose his life to building up his little fame, being a racist while carrying, starting problems. And I can see if Chud the Builder was just saying all these racist things on his computer, of course Ray's going to find this funny. But the fact that they find it funny of him harassing black people while carrying, like hoping they do something bad to us, they really see us as less humans, bro. This is never surprising. And these are typical white fake Christians, Trump supporters, by the way, that are supporting him. Not only they're defending another racist, they're defending a man that said he likes little girls on video.
Just talking about I need to find a cute little blonde somewhere.
Oh.
You got a boyfriend?
Yeah, and I'm 16.
Oh, okay, great.
But Christians, right? Surprise?
Wow, how have the tables turned for you, bro? It's crazy for the other white supremacists and other people that are defending Chud and want to say that he had every right to protect his rights and do all this other stuff. Why aren't y'all jumping so hard to get this man out of jail, right? Why aren't y'all jumping that hard? We know there's a lot of you. But we're not seeing as many of y'all go ahead and take to the internet and do what you got to do. Why? Because you will get canceled. You probably have to face the consequences. And guess what? Hey, you're not bold enough to step up to the plate. So if you're not bold enough to step to the plate, why are you even, if you know what you're doing is wrong and what this man has done is wrong, why are you still sitting here trying to defend him is my thing. You're not jumping for him. You're not gonna. You already raised 100, whatever money it was, but it wasn't substantial. You get what I'm saying? You would have think that they would have all rallied behind him and said, did some other stuff. Nope, because he committed a violent crime on live stream. Dude committed a violent crime on live stream. Let me say that one more time to make it perfect. He committed a violent crime on stream. So man, I don't understand how y'all would just automatically jump. If somebody else did that to one of y'all's family members, y'all wouldn't feel the same. Y'all wouldn't feel the same way. Y'all would want him to be in jail. The dude is a threat, macing people and then doing what he's doing. People, like, come on, man, keep this dude locked up, bro. He obviously has a lot of hate, a lot of wrongdoing in his heart. He doesn't need to be on the streets. Come on now, keep it real.
Just don't, Chud. If you can get me out, help with the bond. I cannot access my funds until I get out of here because no one has access to any of my gifts and go or my crypto wallets, etc. I have to get out of here so that I can get verification processes to get into all of these funds. I will fight for free. If you can help me out post bail, I will fight for free. We'll do whatever it is you want to do, bro. I need somebody with big money who can throw down, who can support me.
For Chud, if he's waiting on Aiden Ross to bail him out, he's gonna be in jail for a very long time.
I don't know Aiden Ross like that, but he can look at it like a business opportunity. He might do it, bro, if he feel like he could get more exposure and get more money. You never know. You never know, bro. I don't put
Aiden Ross, if you fuck with the black community, you'll bail him out and you'll make him fight for free. And you'll make him fight the biggest, the baddest, the blackest, and the one that's gonna chimp out the most? I don't know. Send him a motherfucking gorilla. Send him Harambe, the great equalizer. Aiden Ross, you should definitely do.
Chud has reached new levels of desperations and audacity I've never seen before. Chud is speaking out from jail. They announced that he can't access any of the money that he raised on the GiveSendGo because he was logged into the GiveSendGo on the phone that's currently confiscated by the police department. So he can't verify that he has access to the funds to be able to withdraw. So now the new strategy is more begging. Okay, now we're gonna get into how ridiculous the begging has gotten. But before we get there, they dropped a commercial right, to get people to, I guess, feel sorry for Chud. And they spoke to the black community for about 70% of this video. And these people got the audacity to try to rope us into Chud silliness, to try to make us feel bad for Chud and ask us to stand with Chud in these times. Are y'all stupid?
Thank you so much for sharing all the information we're putting out at Operation Free Dalton. It's crucial we get this out as soon as possible, as far and wide as we can, because we have to hold these officials accountable for the weird they do. And the discrepancy between bond amounts given to people with multiple priors, murders, rape, it's unspeakable, some of the things these people have done, versus Dalton's unprecedented $1.25 million bond. And the DA, Robert Nash, wanted to give him no bond. But this same DA gave individuals who committed multiple murders, priors, bonds less than $100,000. A lot of people think this is attacking white people, freedom of speech, and then, kid gloves for the crimes black people commit. But what we have to understand is, and black community, listen when I say this.
I don't know who this dweeb that Chud has roped into being his own personal liaison while he's in prison, but this dude is also a suspected white supremacist. He lacks charisma. He lacks intelligence. He's pretty dumb, to be honest. Now, you want for the black community to listen up. Y'all close your ears. I'm going to do all the listening for us, all right? And let y'all know if this is something we need to consider, right? But they are effectively...
Poetic Flacco said it best. He broke down this video. Yes, there's a lot of people that are still just trying to justify what this man has done, which in my opinion does not make any sense. If anybody takes out a weapon and fires upon somebody else out of just ill intent, whatever it may be, trolling, getting a reaction out of people for the main cause to exercise, come on, man, you're an evil person, man. You face the justice, all right? Face the justice. This is what you asked for. This is what you did. This is what you wanted. But the fact that you thought that other white people were going to come and save you, or the mass of white people were going to come and save you, guess what? That didn't happen. And then you got your white lawyers and your lawyers that are picking up this charge of saying, yeah, this dude is crazy. Then you got other white people saying, dude, you're crazy. Don't do that in here. You didn't have the support that you thought you did. You were getting gassed up by a large community that you thought was following you, but now quickly it's probably about to give up on you in about a few weeks, to be honest, man. So that's the quick Chud the Builder version, guys. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe if you have not. I'll see you on the next one.